Hi, I'm Matt from HockeyReviews.ca. This is the Bauer Hyperlite catching glove compared to the Bauer Supreme Ultrasonic catching glove. I have videos comparing the Hyperlite to the 2X Pro and basically a snapshot review of the Hyperlite, as well as videos for the blocker, as well as the pads. So make sure you check out all of those to get all the information of the Hyperlite stuff. This one is just covering the Supreme glove compared to the Hyperlite. I also have a video covering the Supreme compared to the Hyperlite for pads and blocker as well. So check those out as well. Now, before we start, this video almost didn't happen. It took a miracle basically to get this Hyperlite set in this here so I could do this video on. So a huge thank you for the person who came in clutch and did that. With that said, it is harder for me to get gear like this one to do content like this on, and it's getting more difficult. So I don't know how many more of these snapshots I can really will end up being able to do. So if you think this video is helpful and if you thought it was, if you want to see more of it, please reach out to the companies in regards to what videos you want to see and let them know that my stuff's helpful. It would be greatly appreciated. I don't want free stuff, just getting a demo set like this and not even using it, just talking about the gear and sending it back, I'd be totally thrilled with and okay with. It's just I have to get it in the first place so I can actually look at it and stuff like that. Now, with that said, if you do want to support the channel and you live in the United States, check out the link in the description to Pure Goalie, Pure Hockey. Clicking that link, make a purchase, gives me a kickback, so I keep doing videos and doing reviews of like sets I buy, like this ultrasonic set I bought, and I'll be able to get stuff in the future. Otherwise, if you want to support the channel, check out the link to Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon. Everything goes through there. I'm right back into the channel so I can, again, keep doing actual review videos and making content and not just snapshot reviews. Now, on to this comparison. I think this comparison is basically the most useless of the set because the difference with gloves is their break angle. That's the big thing. This is like a 590 CCM glove, which is 60-degree break. This is like a 600 CCM glove, which I think is like the 75-degree break or whatever. That's what they are. They're obviously made different. You can see how the cuff is like rounded on the Hyperlite compared to this squared one. The interior is different. Shape is different. Like that's it, right? They're four different style, or not different styles, but they're just for people who prefer different things. Personally, I like the 600 breaks more. I find them more comfortable to use. They're kind of my go-to, but this one is a fine glove and it will feel fine and it will be good. It's just a different break angle. I guess the real only difference to really talk about these gloves is kind of what's on the inside. For the most part, I'll show the closure off really quick. So this one closes like this, as you can see. Most of the closure comes between right there, whereas this one closes like that. And this is a pro palm, so this one is stiffer. That one just a game ready palm. Closure here is more, in my opinion, here than it is up here, where that one is more thumb to, for me, that's how it feels. But that's basically it, right? The shape is very different. Just it's all personal preference. You can, I switch between gloves with this. You basically have to put it on and try it what you like. If you like a CCM Premier glove or the Fave 590 glove, this one would be closer to that. If like a 600, this would be closer to that. Brian's Opta 2, in my opinion, is closer to this. Genetic would be maybe a little bit closer to this. The biggest differences are really under the hood and how, like, just how these are, like the strapping and stuff is in here. So I'll show that off, and the materials used. So really the biggest difference on these is really just the materials used on the inside. The real difference between these on the inside is basically just the actual material they use. The Vapor has their, it's called their catch grip. So it's like the sure grip type material. It's textured. Stock, the Hyperlite has a Nash like this all the way through. Mine is custom. So yeah, mine has sure grip on the inside, like right here, but it's not a really great sure grip. It's not super textured. The Vapor one is more textured. The old Vapor one was even better. This one is not quite as good as the old one, but it's definitely better than what's on my Ultrasonic. The Ultrasonic one feels basically what's on the knee of the Hyperlite pad, which isn't as good, oddly enough. But that's basically the difference on these gloves for the most part. The liners and stuff are different, but I mean, that's like super minimal. I will say that the Ultrasonic had like one of the best liners here with all these wear guards, these like abrasion zones, and then these are nice. I don't know if it is thermal core, but it's super nice sublimated material that feels really good on the hands. I will say the Hyperlite kind of cheapened out on that, and they just went with nylons. As you can see, it's fine. It will work. It's just not quite as nice as what this one was or what they used to be. But like I said, this video isn't like, there's not a ton here just because The difference between gloves is break angle. So you basically have to figure out which break angle you like, and then that's it. Because they're not really comparing like one to the other. They're not doing the same thing, right? They're very different target audiences, and it's more of just comfort, and that's it. Both will be fine. I can't really say much more besides that. So sorry that this wasn't like super in depth and like, look at all these differences, because really it's, the big thing comes down to that break angle and which one you like more. And that's it. So thank you very much for watching this video. All the other videos of this stuff are more helpful because, like I said, it's more than like the break angle is the only thing that really matters here. Whereas the other things, it kind of be personal preference, just like of small things. But this is legit the break angle. Find out which one you like and that's it. Go for it. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, links in the description. If you want to see more content like this, reach out to manufacturers, ask them to send me demo sets so I can make more snapshot reviews and stuff like that, because this was really hard to get and almost didn't happen. And if you want to support the channel, check a link in the description to Patreon and buy me a coffee. Anything that goes through that comes right back into the channel so I keep doing videos and making content. Otherwise, if you are living in the United States and you need to buy any hockey equipment, check out the link to Pure Hockey, Pure Goalie. Clicking that link, make a purchase, gives me a kickback again, so it helps support the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and take it easy.
You're watching HockeyReviews.ca.